previous two verses that are dative case. That's the only reason that a dative case in Greek. It refers back to either a person, a noun, a thing, and the action they perform, or the action performed by a person. It's never extraneous to a noun. It's simply a grammatical requirement. But tatu, a pronoun, does not establish a continuity of theme or of context or of topic.
Now, did you hear what he just said? He said that tuta refers back to verses 1 and 2. But that does not establish continuity of topic or theme. So it does refer. This is good. Prayers for kinds of men is good, because this is good and acceptable in the sight of God our Savior, who desires all men to be saved. The natural way of interpretation in English, Greek, or anything else connects the two together. He refuses to see it, admits the tuta is referring to verses 1 and 2, but that doesn't mean the all men of verse 4. That's going to be that's different.
In Greek, as we explained on our previous broadcast, that is always done by the use of an adverb, usually aun, which we translate as either therefore or since, where you see that.
So aun, I guess, is un. So that's aun. I'm just got to figure out this interesting pronunciation methodology that we have here.
Therefore, it means what's going to be stated now is predicated upon or derived from what is stated in the verse or verses preceding it. That's done adverbially. It's not done with a pronoun.
Except here, where it does refer to verses 1 and 2. I mean, is he really trying to argue that tuta never functions this way? Is if that's what he's trying to argue, time to absolutely bury him in every single introductory, intermediate, and advanced Greek grammar ever published by man. If that's what he's trying to say. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, he seems to really be struggling to express himself at all. It's really hard to figure out what this is about, which is why, if anyone else has seen this other video thing that's being referred to here, which I cannot see anywhere, please let me know, because I really would hate to miss it.
He does not seem to know Greek very well, and he certainly doesn't know Arabic very well. I don't know about his Hebrew, though I have my doubts he knows Hebrew very well. Nonetheless, there were errors. When you have...
Well, there you go. So that was as close as we got to any type of meaningful discussion of the text or anything. The rest of it's just how embarrassing I am, and all the rest of this stuff. And then he starts talking about Islam, and like I said, I would just invite those Muslims that are promoting him to listen to what he has to say, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Anyway, there you go. Just wanted to briefly address those issues, get them out of the way. So here's the plan for Thursday. A lot more really important stuff. What happened is, a couple weeks ago, Dr. Mike Licona appeared on Jonathan McClatchy's webinar, which I appeared on about 2 weeks ago, I think, talking about New Testament papyri, which I guess didn't cause any major shockwaves, because it's just sort of not the kind of topic that's going to cause shockwaves. And said some things that Muslims like Yahya Snow are using to once again attempt to create division. And some of the things he said do need to be addressed specifically. And now people have already addressed most of these things. People beat me to the punch, but that's fine. I want to respond on a little more deeper level, like we just did with William Lane Craig, because there's actually a connection here. There really is a connection here. Lycona's discussion of Mark being confused He says, well, I just sort of think Mark was confused in regards to where the feeding of the 5,000 took place. Then he likewise repeated a summary statement as if he agreed with it regarding the birth narratives of Jesus, both of which reveal a fundamentally degraded view of scriptural authority, certainly of any concept of inerrancy. But they go back to theological, epistemological, philosophical, apologetic differences between the William Lane Craig, Mike Licona apologetic methodology and a Reformed epistemology and apologetic methodology. They really do. And so we'll address those. And then then Yahya Snow demonstrated further his ability to do Yahya Snow jobs, attempted to create a contrast between myself and Dan Wallace and Mike Licona, not recognizing that Licona was talking about Old Testament, not New Testament. But we'll clarify all of that. Not that it'll make any difference to Yahya Snow, because even when corrected, he'll still repeat that in the future. He'll leave that stuff up, because there's no concern about accuracy, truthfulness, and anything with the snow jobs that we have regularly posted. So that's what we're going to be doing on Thursday. I don't know how long that's going to take, because this turned out to be a full mega-size dividing line in and of itself, and that's just, I guess, the way that it goes. Someone in channel just said, he's still talking? Yes, well, we're wrapping up. Thank you very, very much. Again, please listen carefully to what we said today. Please do not fall into the trap of thinking this was just, you're just jealous of William Lane Craig. It has nothing to do with personalities at all. Please listen to what was really said. Consider it. It's really important. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. God bless.